What up, YouTube? It's your boy Michael Yaks back with another banger, man. If y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications. And let's get straight into the video. But before we get into the video, Happy New Year's, man. I'm filming this on January 1st, man. You feel me? It's the New Year's. It's going out on the New Year's. Man, all I gotta say, bro. Nobody give a fuck what the fuck you got going on. Nobody cares about your goals. Nobody cares about that. The only person that's gonna care is you, bro. Don't tell nobody what the fuck your goals is, but just fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, every year I always see people this, that, and they never do it. We don't care, bro. We only gonna care if you do it, bro. So all I gotta say, bro, if you gonna grind, bro, grind. Don't say it, just do it. You feel me? If you gonna make $1 million this year, fucking don't say it, just do it. You feel me? Respectfully. So let's hop straight in the video on gang.
When you're in the
we also reacted to rappers shooting on IG Live. Let's get it.
streets, shootings happen every day. But the difference between these new gangsters and the ones that came before them is that now rappers show the whole world what they're doing on social media. So when something really goes down, it's often caught on vid. Here's a look at a few rappers who have been run up on by ops while on IG Live.
Yeah, damn. You hear me in the back with a gun, How the fuck you don't know what a gun ain't in a car, gang? I ain't gonna lie, either you in a car gang with a gun should be it should either be in the glove department, you know what I'm saying, underneath the seat, or it should be, you know, when the door right there in the little door thing, or a motherfucker by the glove department, like in the little like the little split thing in the seat, on your lap. Motherfucker, it should be somewhere all you gotta do is reach and it's there. There's no reason why you should be with a gun, and when you getting shot at in the car. Damn, holy shit, they busting shots.
Snap Dogg is a rapper from Detroit, Michigan,
right,
known for tracks like Pull Up and My Story. The rapper blew up in the late 2010s for video clips that showed his real life in the streets of Detroit, including a video where he got into a shootout with ops on IG Live. Growing up, the rapper got involved in a drug game to help his mom after his dad went to prison. His father was a well-known drug dealer in the city who had a crew called 4 Spot Boys and at one point was making $15K a day.
Damn.
The rapper also had a twin
$15,000 a day? Holy shit.
Brother who was shot and killed by a retired cop after an attempted home invasion. When he was 17, Snap Dogg got locked up and was facing 25 years, but eventually beat the case. So, after the death of his brother and almost being locked up, the rapper decided to start taking music more seriously. Snap Dogg was inspired by Chicago artists like Chief Keef and Lil Durk and started making his own Detroit version of drill music. The music ended up taking off, and Chief Keef was one of the first artists to reach out to him. He ended up signing to the rapper's Glow Gang label and stayed with him in LA for about a year. Part of what helped Snap Dogg's music take off was the viral videos he uploaded that showed him going crazy in the streets. The first one was a video shoot where the rapper popped out of a car and shot real guns. The video shows Snap Dogg roll up in a car, pop out, and scream before letting off 4 shots. It's clearly a video shoot because there's a photographer right there. But minutes later, the police show up and start chasing him. They end up shutting down the whole video shoot and arresting everyone standing on the front lawn, including the production.
I mean, that's kind of dumb. I ain't gonna lie. Why you didn't have to shoot, gang? The editing that bad, you have to shoot.
Crew. In another clip, the rapper can be seen getting into a shootout on IG Live. The video starts out with the rapper and his
ain't this the one that got shot like in his nose or something? He was in the car.
Friend standing on the block, screaming into the camera. In the distance, someone can be heard yelling, "Who's Snap Dogg?" And the rapper replies by shouting back, "Nigga, I'm Snap. Nigga, what's happening?"
I'm Snap. What's happening?
Seconds later, you see him drop the phone and start firing a pistol in the direction of his ops, while fans are still commenting in the feed.
Damn. All on camera, dumping that bitch.
These viral clips helped attract people's attention to the rapper's music, but he later admitted that it got a bit out of hand. He started attracting attention to the police and made it hard to move around. But part of what helped the rapper build a fan base was how crazy he was and that he didn't care to record and post it all. But if you thought that was crazy, this next rapper got into a shootout with ops outside a barbershop while buying a Kobe Bryant jersey.
Yeah.
Honeycomb Brazy. Honeycomb Brazy is a rapper from Mobile, Alabama who signed to Rap A Lot Records. Although the rapper has racked up millions of views on songs like Freestyle and Dead People, Brazy is better known for his activities in the streets than his music. The rapper grew up in a rough part of Alabama.
Like, what I don't understand though is y'all go ahead and do y'all rapping cool, you know what I'm saying? I be bumping, you know what I'm saying? Make me turn up. But what I don't understand though is why y'all always putting guns and shit up in your videos and shit, gang. I don't never understand that. I mean, I used to post guns on IG and Snapchat, but I don't do that shit no more cause it gonna get you caught up for sure. You gotta be dumb thinking the police and the FBI or whatever is not looking at that shit. You gotta be dumb it doesn't come across their attention, especially if you're making a rap song and you talking about you kill somebody, you got all these guns. Like, come on, gang. Like, I gotta think a little smarter, you feel me? Just think just a little outside the box. You know what I mean? Cause you gotta think outside the box to up a score. So think a little outside the box.
Alabama.
You don't gotta show people you got guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just know you got those bitches.
Started getting arrested at just 10 years old. Even though he's only in his late 20s,
He got arrested when he was 10 years old. That nigga's a fucking villain. That motherfucking demon.
already spent over 10 years behind bars and has been shot multiple times.
Damn.
He even got into a beef that got so out of control, his grandparents were murdered and had their house set on fire by a man who allegedly has connections to the cartel.
I heard about that. I don't know where I heard about it from, but I heard about that. That's fucking crazy. He lost his that nigga was so deep in, he lost his grandparents. Their house burned down. That's fucking crazy. I never understand people bringing in other people's family with that shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Now, like, I know people that, like, they was looking for these people for a long ass time, and they was getting shootouts. They could never catch them, so they took one of their own. But I don't understand because their grandparents, like, tell me if I'm lying. Say, all right, we're gonna use this as an example. Say I killed somebody, right? They trying to get me, right? My grandparents had nothing to do with what the fuck I did. My grandparents did not kill those people that I killed. No, nothing. So why the fuck are they gonna kill my grandparents for what? That's the thing I never understand, but I never do to this day. Like, I be with some people, you know what I'm saying? We in a car, they trying to up a skull and shit. They be woo woo woo. I be that motherfucker. That nigga ain't nothing to do with this shit. What's catch the nigga that actually did some shit? Y'all never understand. Alright, YouTube, make sure y'all go ahead, go in the link in the description down below, you feel me? And go ahead and check out my Instagram and my Twitch. Drop a follow on the IG and go ahead and drop a follow on the Twitch, man. Show me some support and comment down below what type of videos I want to see next, man. And yeah, let's get it. Stand that shit, gang. Like, y'all just trying to do shit to be cool.
Even though he's only in his late 20s, he's already spent over 10 years behind bars and has been shot multiple times.
That's crazy.
He even got into a beef that got so out of control, his grandparents were murdered and had their house set on fire by a man who allegedly has connections to the cartel.
Leela and Tony Lewis, and were the head of their families. And we've also learned that they are the grandparents of local rapper Honeycomb Brazy.
Check out our previous video on Honeycomb Brazy for more info on his criminal history and past. Back in 2016, the rapper allegedly shot one of his childhood friends, Ladarius Stank Moorer, after Stank showed up at his girlfriend's apartment and found Brazy there. The rapper was supposedly just there to sell her weed, but an argument broke out and Stank ended up dead. Brazy beat the murder case, but after that, he became one of the most hated dudes in his hood because Stank was well known and well loved in the city. Ever since, Brazy has had a target on his head and has been shot at by ops several times. In November 2020, the rapper went to go purchase a Kobe Bryant jersey in Montgomery County, which is about 2 hours from Mobile. Brazy was sitting in a parked car outside a barbershop with his homies, showing off his new purchase to fans on IG Live, when suddenly, gunshots start going off.
See, like, look, when he looked like he see somebody, right? Why when I see somebody, hey, watch that nigga. Hey, that nigga right there. Watch that nigga right there. Or I'ma already have my, if I gotta overlook at a nigga, best believe my gun already out. Or I could blow it, I'ma blow it through the coat or something. Oh, yeah.
The screen goes black and you can hear more shots going off in the background.
God damn, holy shit.
Brazy was not in.
God damn. Hold on, we gotta count the shots.
Jersey in Montgomery County, which is about 2 hours from Mobile. Brazy was sitting in a parked car outside a barbershop with his homies, showing off his new purchase to fans on IG Live. When suddenly, gunshots start going off. The screen goes black, and you can hear more shots going off in the background. Brazy was
they going so goddamn fast, but I think they're about 50 shots.
Not injured in the shooting, and later released the surveillance footage from outside the barbershop to show another angle of what happened. The footage shows a gray BMW slide past them and continue driving. A few seconds later, the rapper's crew starts ducking behind the car and reaches into the back seat to grab their guns. They all start letting off shots, and at one point, a dude in the driver's seat jumps out and starts running toward the other car, which is somewhere off camera. Somehow, no one was hit, but it does
No one was hit. There was like 100 shots.
show that Brazy's crew is ready for smoke at any moment. If you thought that was crazy, this next rapper was on IG Live saying that his ops were outside trying to play, only to get shot at seconds later. Spider D. Spider D is a rapper from Chicago who's affiliated with the Black Disciples. Fans of drill music will know that the BDs have been dominating the music scene in Chicago since drill first blew up back in the early 2010s. Rappers like Chief Keef, Lil Durk, and King Von all rep the BDs, and the gang has a way bigger influence on the music industry than their rivals, the Gangsta Disciples. But in the streets, it's more evenly matched, and the two gangs have been at war since the 90s. Most drill rappers tend to rep either GD or BD, and the music only escalates the beef. Spider D is a rapper from the Wild Hundreds on the south side.
Well, it all depends. Not every rapper GD and BD, you know what I'm saying? They get that shit confused because a lot of these rappers go and say GDK. Just because they GDK don't mean they BD. You know what I mean? Or just because they say they BDK don't mean they GD. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So not every rapper is GD, BD. You got GDs, you got Crips, you got Vice Lords, you got Stones, you got Deuces, you got all type of shit. You got Foes, you know what I mean? You got all type of shit. All type of
escalates the beef. Spider D is a rapper from the Wild Hundreds on the south side who reps the BDs. He started making music back in 2017.
Y'all know that Catch a Beat You Out of Town by T-Ski? That was a diss with them because they into it with the, you know what I'm saying? And that's why in the song he said every BD can get walked down.
And it slowly built a buzz over the past few years. He's known for tracks like Listen Here Part 1 and 2, and it's up there. But what really put Spider D's name in the news was when he was shot at on IG Live while talking to fans about the release of his new project. Spider D has said in interviews that his homies encouraged him to rap because the ops were always making diss tracks and they had no one in their crew to respond.
And Foden was always begging me to drop music and because our ops was always dropping diss songs and all that. But I'm like, man, nah, man. But I dropped my first video, it was 4/20, 2017. That's when I dropped my first video.
Although that's not the only reason he started rapping, in Chicago, the rap scene is always mixed with gang culture in some way. In May 2021, the rapper was doing an IG Live session where he was chopping it up with fans and talking about releasing new music. At some point, the rapper changes the subject and starts talking about his ops. In the video, he unzips his shirt to show that he isn't wearing a bulletproof vest and says, "You know what they say about them with a hoodie on in the summertime, he ain't trying to play." Seconds later, gunshots start going off and the video starts getting blurry as the rapper runs to avoid getting hit.
Right up.
As he's running away, you can see that he also has a gun in his hand. According to internet rumors, before getting shot at, Spider D dissed a dude by the name of G-Ski from a GD set called Lick Gang who was recently killed. It's not clear if that's the reason that his ops decided to pull up on him at that moment or if they just happened to get the drop. Either way, they were coming for Spider D. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like Spider was hitting the shooting, but it does show that with social media, the payback can be instant, and you can be dissing your ops 1 minute and running for your life the next.
I never understand the IG shit. No, this is the nigga right here that got shot.
This next rapper was shot on IG Live while talking to his homie after they both disrespected the Nipsey Hussle mural in LA. Indian Red Boy. Indian Red Boy is a rapper and gang member associated with the Inglewood family Gangsta Bloods. The rapper recently made headlines after he was shot and killed while on IG Live talking with his friend Capone, another member of IFG.
Jeff and Susie, we're off of...
All I say is, stop running your fucking mouth.
Chandran Avenue in the city of Hawthorne, and you can see Hawthorne PD. They are wrapping up their investigation. They're still taking some photographs. We watched the coroner just wheel the body away. It is a male in his 20s that was shot and killed. Inside this car, there are a lot of bullet holes inside that windshield. We zoomed in earlier.
Although there are several theories as to why Indian Red Boy was killed, many have speculated that it had something to do with Capone defacing the famous Nipsey Hussle mural in South Central LA. Nipsey Hussle was a member of the Rolling 60s Crips who were known to have beef with IFG. According to Street News, a group of Rolling 60s members
rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle,
to a memorial for an IFG member and kicked over the candles. Capone then responded by spray painting all over the Nipsey Hussle mural and tagging his own name so that everyone would know it was him.
Stupid.
Nipsey's friend Cowboy made a video where he called out the disrespect of Nipsey and told the Bloods that they needed to beat Capone for what he did to the mural. But Capone only doubled down on the disrespect and continued to clown Cowboy and Nipsey.
Alright, I bet you gonna change your name today. I bet you that. Y'all need to beat that right now before the homies mount up and come do some dumb behind this dumb ass, bro. You feel me?
This is when Indian Red Boy and other members of IFG got involved to back up their homie and disrespect the ops. Not long after, Indian Red Boy was sitting in a parked car in the Hawthorne neighborhood of Los Angeles, laughing with Capone on Instagram. While they are talking, you can hear multiple gunshots going off in the background, and suddenly, Indian Red
How they get the drop?
Boy is gasping for air. Capone asks him where he is, and Indian Red can barely make out the words Hawthorne before passing away. Because the defacing of the mural brought so much attention to the two of them, many assume that the shooting was payback for Indian Red Boy, co-signing the disrespect of Nipsey. But there's another popular theory that the murder actually had nothing to do with the mural. Indian Red Boy wasn't always a member of IFG. He used to rep Hollywood Power Rule from Compton before switching hoods. He allegedly left on bad terms, and it was his own people who took him out. His brother has suggested that Indian Red was actually set up by 3 men and a female. He doesn't say who it was or why they did it, but he does promise his brother that they will get revenge. Whatever happened, it's a tragic story, but Indian Red should have known not to let his guard down when he's already.
I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Hope y'all learned. A lot of these people, they got shot at or they died because they talk too goddamn much. They try to be all Mr. Bad on IG and shit like that. Man, kid gangster, man, is move in silence. You know what I mean? You see all these OGs and these old heads, they moving in silence, but they'll lay some shit to sleep. That's the right way to move, man. So I'm gonna wrap up today's video. Happy New Year's, and I'll catch y'all in the next video on Gang.